The memorial was originally built in 1977 by a Japanese businessman, Seita Ohnishi, and obviously it's been sitting here almost 50 years, and I think enough tourists and enough people have come by that it has become in disarray. The lights are gone, there's been bird droppings, people have vandalized the sign, so I've been here probably about 6 or 7 times in my life, and every time I come it deteriorates more and more. And being a James Dean collector and donating things to the museum and knowing the people in Fairmont, this has always been something that they've talked about, that they wanted to see redone and refurbished. So speaking with Ben and the Hearst Corporation and Ohnishi's family, we came up with the idea of trying to put this back together. It's just kind of been something I've always wanted to do, and I thought now is the time. I just turned 50, and I'd love to see this, go on for future generations. With Ohnishi's passing, nobody else is going to take up this mantle, so I thought it was time for that. Yeah, I think, learning from the actor studio and method acting obviously helped him look vulnerable on celluloid. I think he obviously was ahead of his time in terms of acting and how to portray that across the screen, pulling something from your inner self to show that on screen, and most people weren't doing that. Maybe Brando and Clift, and he was following in those footsteps. But yeah, it was definitely before his time. I mean, I think that honestly the goal for this memorial site is to tie it with Fairmont and the new James Dean Museum there, so people understand you can go see where James Dean was born and buried. There's also a site where James Dean had his accident, but also Ohnishi pay homage to what he did as a James Dean fan and build it back up so future generations that find Dean can come to a place and it's not in disrepair. It's like it was in 1977.